Hey guitar players, today we're going to go over the bridge of Take On Me. So, who remembers? It's C sharp, right? Power chord, so I'm playing a 3-finger power chord. Alright, so C sharp is right here, 2nd string, 4th fret, and then we're going to put our 3rd finger and 4th finger in power chord position to get 3-finger power chord. And if you forget what a power chord is, check the previous video for that. So C sharp, G, 2 measures each. So it's G, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, C sharp, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, G. Okay, play it twice. Then B, which is 2nd fret, 2nd string, and then E, which is open string, and then 2nd finger, 2nd fret. Okay, so in all, it's 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and B, and E. Alright. So you may have noticed earlier I was playing a strumming pattern up and down. I was going and so forth. So this up and down strum pattern, super important technique that we've never really talked about, but anytime you want to play a rhythm guitar, you want a good technique is just this strumming pattern that involves you basically going up and down, playing 1/8 notes. So your downstrokes are your downbeats and your upstrokes are your upbeats. So you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Together, if you played every single rhythm, right? Instead of going, you cut the effort in half and play more efficiently using the strumming pattern. You can go, you don't have to stick to any particular strumming pattern. Notice how I was kind of just feeling it out, and I purposely miss the strings when I want to not include that beat in the strumming pattern. So for example, right, I'm purposely missing certain rhythms to go or something like that. So yeah, bridge and strumming pattern. We can play the whole song this way, right? So how does the song go? We go. Instead of playing, you know, just holding it out, we can have the option of playing the strumming pattern, but it's very important to also have this down first, which most of you do, so good job. All right, so the hard part is that after you play your last E in the bridge, we're gonna play the riff. Now, we delegated who's gonna play the riff and who's not, and so not everyone has to worry about that. Just worry about your part. If you're just playing rhythm guitar and you're not playing the riff at all, then just stick to that. Learn it for fun, and it's important, and maybe we might need you. See, who knows, maybe for the show someone's sick or something. So still learn it. It's something great thing to practice, but I also just want to reiterate to stick to your own parts, because we actually have a very good organized part for everybody. So yeah, I hope this was helpful. I hope you're staying safe and feeling healthy, and I will talk to you soon. I'll see you next time, all right? Go practice. Hello bass students, I hope all is well. Today we're going to keep it nice and short and sweet. Just going to review the bridge for Take On Me. So if you recall, the bridge plays C sharp. We're going to play it an octave up for the bridge, just like the intro. So C sharp is, the way we're playing it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th fret up, top string, and then G is 5th fret, 3rd string. So in total, 2 measures each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, then the next note is B. So we played this throughout the song. And then big E at the end. So that's just a low string. Okay, so all together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not so bad. One more thing I wanted to talk about is my pick technique. So in this song we're using a pick, and it's actually how the bass player plays his bass too, and which is great for the rhythm of the song, because we're basically, the technique I wanted to go over is this up and down technique, which is what strumming is even on a guitar. So there's so much rhythm in the song that the strumming technique here allows us to actually play a little bit more efficiently, and it can be a little bit tricky at first, but it's really not so bad. The concept is pretty easy, or simple, I guess. So basically all of our downbeats are going to be played going downwards, and all of our upbeats going upwards. So if we're playing just the verse of the song, we can go so I'm purposely missing the strings on the rests, and I'm playing only on the rhythm. So I'm going, instead of now, don't get me wrong, that's perfectly acceptable, but I just wanted to introduce this technique because it can be very helpful, especially if you're trying to play fast. Cool. So 2 things, the bridge and the strumming technique. Let's combine it and you'll have what I played in the intro. So I hope this was helpful, and hope you're feeling healthy and safe and being safe, and I will see you next time. All right, bye now. All right, so what was I just playing? If you didn't notice, I was playing the bridge to Take On Me. And so let's just recap what that is. It's C sharp. So I'm playing a power chord, C sharp and G sharp. Okay. 2 What's the second chord? G, which is our usual G power chord. So G and D. Okay, so I play that twice. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now my left hand plays the same thing if we're doing this two-handed. Okay. The second, it does that twice, but our right hand is gonna play that chromatic riff. And there's actually more to that, but we're gonna simplify it because it's kind of crazy. So we're just gonna stick to these three notes. So that's, what is that? F sharp, F, and E. Okay, so again, so my right hand is playing 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Now that last part is different. We've never played this part yet. And I actually just learned it myself. And it goes like this. Like this. So what's going on there? So I'm playing A and C sharp. And then moving up to B and D. So, and then we're playing super similar. So it's actually a similar shape. I'm playing F sharp and A, and jumping over to G sharp and B. So just up one whole step. Okay, and that's the whole bridge. All right, so I know that is a lot of information, and this is by far the hardest part of the song for keys. And just keep in mind that it's only about 12 measures or so. So, you know, if you were to learn something like this, that'd be really, really cool. And this is all just gonna take muscle memory, a bunch of repetition and practicing going from one thing to the next, and you just got to repeat it, and repetition is the best way to get through this part. So good luck. It should take you about, you know, if you practice it for 20 minutes, you should be able to get it down. Maybe not up to speed, but comfortable with all the notes. And yeah, so I wish you luck. I hope you're feeling healthy and staying safe, and I will see you next time. Great job. Bye. Hello drum students. As you can see, I don't have a kit today, but I do have this multi-pad drum kit, and it even has a little bass pedal. So we're gonna go over some fills today, and these are some great just basic fills that you can improvise with, and you can pretty much play in all of our songs. So it's a great thing to know. So here we go. For playing our normal basic pop rock groove. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and kick and snare and kick and snare and snare, kick and snare, right? We count it like this usually, right? So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So snares are on 2 and 4, kicks in this scenario are on 1 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Our fill is going to be called 3 and a 4 and a. 3 and a 4 and a is how we count 16th notes. So 1 and a, 2 and a, 3 and a, 4 and a, 1 and a, 2 and a, 3 and a, 4 and a. 16 notes in a whole measure. So if we start on B3, it'll sound something like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and a 4 and a. Then crash, right? With our kick drum. Again, 1 and 2 and 3 and a 4 and a crash. So just with that, I'm just playing singles, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Now if you're right-handed, you want to start the fill with your right hand. So 1 and 2 and right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, crash. And similarly, if you're left-handed, 1 and 2 and left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, crash. You want to start with your left hand because that's your leading hand, and you want to keep it all consistent. So start with the snare drum. So 1, 2, 3 and a 4 and a crash. Just get super comfortable playing just that fill on the snare drum, nice and even, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Then once that feels nice and comfortable, you can graduate onto the toms. You can start going 3 and a 4 and a, for example, right? The goal with this is to be able to kind of improvise with your hands, get so comfortable with the feeling of 3 and a 4 and a, right? It's just 8 notes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, crash. Get so comfortable and have that so embedded in your muscle memory that you can almost move your hands around randomly and always still land on 1. So you can go 3 and a 4 and a crash, right? Without even thinking about it, because you're so used to that motion of 8 notes, right? 4 of each hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, crash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, crash. And that's the goal. And then the reason why that's the goal is because then you're going to start improvising and coming up with your own fills that you really like, and then you can repeat those fills and maybe play some fills that you don't like, and you're like, wow, I'll never use that combination again. And then that's how we learn. And you can develop your own style of playing that way too, with everything. Now this is just a very basic example, but as we learn, as I post more videos and we learn more things, if you start really embedding these things into your muscle memory, you can start to improvise really easily. But you do have to play it on your snare drum, unfortunately, like this. I'd say about 3 trillion times before you start moving it to the kit. So I hope that was helpful or insightful in some ways. Definitely play that in, what's our other song? Take On Me. Super applicable. You'll play this, if you get good at this, you'll play this for the rest of your life as a drummer, guaranteed. All right, hope you're being safe, hope you're feeling healthy, and I will see you shortly. Bye now.